The CEO noticed that his fiancée had no birthmark on her shoulder. He instantly became suspicious. She might not be the woman who crossed paths with him 5 years ago, cause he clearly remembered that the girl had a butterfly-shaped birthmark on her shoulder. That moment, he suddenly thought of the female secretary, who had just been humiliated in public by his fiancée. Seemed that she also had a birthmark on her shoulder. He immediately went to find the secretary. Just as he was about to confirm it, his assistant suddenly interrupted him. The assistant handed over a paternity test report, proving that the fiancé's child was indeed his. Seeing that the CEO still had doubts, the fiancé pulled him aside and revealed the other side of her shoulder. There, clearly visible, was the butterfly birthmark. Only then did the CEO finally believe that she was the woman who had once saved him, but he did not know that this was all part of his fiancé's scheme. 5 years ago, when the CEO was barely conscious, he had an unexpected encounter with a girl. Afterward, the girl fled in panic, leaving behind only a work badge. The CEO searched for her through the badge, but he found the wrong person. The real person was the secretary working for him now. Back then, two women were close friends. The secretary worked overtime for the fiancé, and that was how she met the CEO. Greedy for the CEO's wealth and status, the fiancé not only forged the butterfly birthmark, but also bribed the testing agency. She even took the child she had with another man and falsified the report to make it appear that the child belonged to the CEO. That was how she successfully secured her position. When the CEO's grandmother heard that he had found his lifesaver, she asked to meet her to test her character. The grandmother deliberately dressed as a cleaner. She pretended to bump into the fiancé by accident. Unexpectedly, the fiancé immediately burst into anger, shouting and refusing to let it go. She even accused the old woman of staging a scam and had people throw her out to the company entrance. This scene happened to be seen by the secretary who had just arrived for work. She immediately helped the elderly woman up and took care of her attentively. As the grandmother looked at the boy, the more she looked, the more he resembled the CEO as a child. While the secretary stepped away to answer a call, the grandmother quietly pulled a strand of the boy's hair, planning to do a paternity test. But before the test results came out, the secretary received a call from the CEO that very night. It was not to thank her, but to ask her to pick him up from a bar. She struggled to bring the drunk CEO back to the villa. While taking care of him, she accidentally noticed an old scar on his body. She froze instantly. He was the man from 5 years ago.